Hey y'all. Alright, so normally I would save the circle bed for last because it's kind of my favorite. I love it. But I'm going to go ahead and do it next to last. Chloe, I can't hear her. She's being real annoying. Okay. Alright, so the circle bed, obviously the star of the circle bed is a purple coneflower that I grew from seed. That's my echinacea. And some of it is almost as tall as I am. It's crazy. I know. Let's go over there. I know. It's almost as tall as me. It's beautiful. I grew that from seed. Last year it was short. And it did bloom, a few blooms, but it was short and only got a few blooms. That dog. This year, though. Star of the show. Now, I'm not going to start harvesting the root until next year. I think you're not supposed to harvest it for medicinal use, the roots anyway, until it's at least 3 years old. So next year we may, divide it a little bit by taking some root. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about yet because I haven't researched herbs that much. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Anyway, so let me turn the camera around and let's get up close and personal with all these lovelies. Come on, y'all. That's just gorge. So we have a large stand of echinacea right here. And then coming on down, we have a much smaller yet equally impressive stand. The pollinators obviously love it. Obviously, they're loving it right now. Obviously, non-pollinators want to eat it. Those petals have totally been eaten by something. I don't know what. Something. Okay. Anyway, they're gorge. Here comes the sun, so we're going to get some weird shadows. Of course, because I'm doing the circle bed now, we're going to get shadows. Lame. Totally lame. My ajuga down low, the ajuga is spreading beautifully. That's the purple leaf there. Yeah, that was one little plug that I rooted, and it's just spreading. Gorgeous. My variegated lantana Samantha. Beautiful variegated foliage. It's about to get some pretty yellow flowers. Gorgeous. Love it. Got some self-seeded zinnia in there. Got some garlic chives. I also have a tomato. This is Big Rainbow. And it's growing. No flowers yet. It's getting kind of tall. A little bit. My mom, besides this echinacea, this chrysanthemum is the second star of the show. These were two little, maybe 8-inch pots that I got at the nursery. Just mums, your rounded, mounded mums. And they have spread and spread and spread and spread like a ground cover. It's everywhere. And it's gorgeous. Now the heat is starting to affect it. Some of them are getting brown and crispy and ugly. But for the most part, they look beautiful. And they're getting so tall. Like literally, these plants are, 10, 12 inches tall. That's the tallest I've ever seen them. They're looking good. All right. I have some moldy roses in there. That rose, I need to kill it. I need to put it out of its misery. That rose just gets a black spot, defoliates, and then just hates its life. I don't know what to do with it. This other rose here, Eternal Flame, is starting to leaf back out. It defoliated. More milkweed that came back from last year. I've seen lots of monarchs, so I should have monarch babies somewhere. Haven't found any yet. All I've found is that little snot beetle that's also adorbs. But, it's a snot beetle. More echinacea from seed. That one hasn't gotten its first flowers yet. This is my Gara that I cut back. Took cuttings of, rooting some cuttings of my Gara. This beautiful bird bath I got from Uncle Woody's house. His ex-wife and son, we all went over to help clean out his house after his passing. And I saw this beautiful bird bath way in the corner of his backyard. She didn't even realize it was there. And she said I could have it. So it's beautiful. Got some little turtles. Got a little bit of water in there. It's cute. It comes apart. Like this is in pieces. The little turtle part comes off. Everything comes off. That base weighs 5 million pounds. Oh my God, it's so heavy. I didn't film me getting it up in there because it wasn't pretty. But look, I didn't destroy my echinacea or my roses, so I did good. All right, coming on around, coming on around. Beautiful echinaceas. I put my mother of millions down here because I didn't know what else to do with it. I was going to let it colonize down there. More zinnias. My Gerber daisies are covered up. I don't know if those are going to bloom anymore because honestly, this bed is so full. It's bursting. Absolutely bursting at the seams. But anyway, so we have this mist flower that's going to go to seed. This I planted. I got a plant from Boma Expo last year. And I planted it. I didn't realize it would spread everywhere, like from underground. It's crazy. Little bird bath down there. Cute. There's my chocolate mint. I decided not to put it in the green stock because it had ants. More salvia. More milkweed back there. This right here. This is a beautiful salvia that gets blue flowers. Here's some blue flowers here. Beautiful, like bright blue. Beautiful blue flowers. It's really taken off this whole area. My hosta. You can't even see my hosta. There you can see a green, chartreusey green leaf there. And you can see the flower stalk. But yeah, my hosta, I planted it there last year. It was a blank spot. So last year, this was a big old blank spot. So I had room to plant the hosta. Well, for some reason, the mum just decided to go crazy. This blue salvia decided to go crazy. This mist flower went crazy. And that poor hosta, you can't even see it anymore. Oh, and this chartreusey leaf here, this is my golden edged duranta. And this year it's more golden than golden edged. So that's interesting. This is the third year for this plant. It comes back from the root every year. And right here I have a rose. This is St. Patrick. Beautiful yellow rose. It's not in bloom right now. It's currently trying to refoliate. Oh, and there is something in there. Oh, it's a lizard. I was like, that whole bush moved. A lizard. More echinacea about to put on a show. Beautiful. Of course, that mum is everywhere. My rosemary that I got from Elizabeth. There's the rosemary looking lovely, doing wonderful. And then my beautiful pink rose, my Comte de Chambord. It's got that awful rust and black spot again. It'll do this a couple times a year. It'll completely defoliate with that awful nastiness, and then it'll come back looking beautiful. I've had that rose almost 7 years now. I'm surprised I've kept it alive as much as it likes to try to die on me. Anyway, this echinacea here looks different than the others. The flower is much pinker, and the stems are purple, whereas the other ones are green. So I don't know if this is just a different seed got in my bag, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of pretty. And then I have a yellow rose here that's not in bloom at the moment. Another yellow one here that's not in bloom at the moment. But look at this gorgeous white meadlin rose. White meadlin. Gorgeous. Look at all those clusters. So this is kind of a rambling, climbing type of a situation rose. So I need to be training it around the windmill so that we can get more blooms. Because right now we just have blooms at the tip. But if I lay that stem horizontal, then we'll get vertical shoots and we'll get more roses. So, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, coming on around. Of course, more chrysanthemums. Down here, I have some blue, dark blue plumbago, but it's being swallowed up. I wish I had planted it more towards this way, but oh, there's a frog. Oh, I love nature. That's a frog. He's happy in there. Eat some spiders, little dude. Eat some spiders. Okay. Oh, and I planted some feverfew. But yeah, that plumbago, I don't know if it's going to bloom because the mums have taken over. They're taking over. Anyway, mums are taking over. Got more echinacea here that I grew from seed. More of that chartreusey duranta. More milkweed. More yellow roses. So much black spot. I think it's all the rain and the heat. It's just, inevitable. And then last little bit, well, that didn't take long for this circle bed tour. Last little bit here is my fig, my turkey, brown turkey or Celeste, not sure because I lost the tag. That got lots of figs on here. More figs, figs, figs. Whole mess of figs. So, figs. I put it on this little table also that I got from Uncle Woody's house. She was going to throw it away. It was just a little table that he made, and I'm like, no, I'll take it. I'll put it in the garden. Another pawpaw. So all three pawpaws are still alive, Don Ray. Yeah, all three pawpaws are still alive. And then I have my lemon verbena. So good. I need to take cuttings of that. I really do. Anyway. All right. I really like the bird bath with the echinacea. I think that's stunning. Stunning. Okay. Oh, hold on. There we go. Anyway, looking good, looking good, looking really good. All right, guys. Well, it's hot, but I have one more in me. Okay, I have one more in me because what's left in the garden is just all the junk. So the next video is just going to be a bunch of junk. Okay, and a few cool things, mostly junk. Okay. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.